a live fucking CGI movie of Chip and Dale, the Rescue Rangers. Seriously. They were fine. They left it alone. I thought after, Alvin and the Chipmunks shipwreck that they should leave it alone. Now, I understand for those who love G-Force. And I agree, G-Force is a good movie. And I was kind of surprised they did not make that into a TV show itself. However, I'm going to be clear on this. At first, I started thinking about it. I'm like, okay, if it was just regular Chip and Dale, it would be interesting. But then I hear it's going to be kind of like the Chipmunks. No, they're going to look like actual chipmunks. So, kind of like Alvin and the Chipmunks, they're going to ruin their image. They're going to make them look like actual chipmunks. We're not going to have Dale's way he comments. We're not going to have the slow but somewhat smart Dale. So, Chip and Dale, they're probably going to change their personalities. But it's not that. It's not that. They're going to do, I repeat, an origin story, which they did in the freaking cartoon series. Okay, let me just take you back into the old glory days. Back when those who did hear the theme song of Chip and Dale. The songs that kind of took place right to heart. That when basically people really flocked to hear the theme song. Went back to me in the 1990s when I loved it. What? And they kind of ended on a good note. Truth be told, I am still waiting for season 3 to come out, but it made no sense. And here's the reason why. And Alvin and the Chipmunks, they didn't really have enemies. So, it was kind of good when they did. Like, it was okay first time. Because we had the records guy trying to get to them. And the second one, okay, it was the same guy, but at least they were making it interesting when they brought in the Chipettes. But then, the third movie came up. And guess what? It's a survival movie, and kind of a, like, it bugged the crap out of me. Instead of the main villain showing up again, no, he's a psychic / redeeming character. No offense. At first, I was like, seriously, close to the end, he almost redeemed himself. And then he turned around at 180. He said, you know what, I just bought this good script story. I'm going to make millions. I'm getting my company back. I was like, fuck. But then they brought it out. Okay, sorry I'm getting off topic, but Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, for those who don't know it, Chip and Dale are, there's still somewhat of a bromance, but they kick it into gear, and instead of having just these two good friends, they're two best friends. However, due to an event, they end up becoming detectives. And with the help of two mice, Gadget as the inventor and Monterey Jack as the world streetwise mouse, sailor, count face to face, they go and do these mysteries together. The main two villains they have are Nimno and Fat Cat. And like I said, they always did the background story. And I'm going to tell you how it is. It's in the Season 2, Volume 2. Season 2, the Rescue Rangers. To me, I'm not calling it Volume 2. I'm calling it Season freaking 2. And it does have a pilot episode. It is called... It's the bus disc Rescue Rangers to the Rescue. And basically it does prove a good point. But it's sad when they, like, Disney, why do you bother doing this? I don't mind if they're going to make it into a movie. But it just bugs the crap out of me that now that I'm not going to see them as how I usually see them. Because in the show, everyone knows Chip and Dale. Everyone knows. And they're going to change that. And it bugs me. It kind of bugs me. Because these are two loving characters that we all came to know and love. And they're one of the well-known characters in Disney. Besides, if you don't know Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, Goofy, Annie, Daisy, Clarabelle, and let's see, and Chip and Dale, and Horace, you're basically gonna be thrown for a loop. But I kind of like the show, especially when this theme song hits. It is awesome, but it bugs the crap out of me. So why do this? Well, I'm going to give you guys my wish list for if they decide to make it into a movie. Here's my list, which will make a successful movie. And if they are going to basically, make it into a pilot, it's going to be the actual background story. Number 1, look at the actual first story. Look at the actual pilot episode of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers from the cartoon series. I think that's what throws everyone off, is the main story. So for those who have not seen the pilot episode, look up Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers pilot episode. It's going to come up. I know, I tried. I put that sucker down so many times, and that keeps coming straight up. So, Disney, you got some material right there, and if they still have, the old actual scripts, use it. Use the actual filming, and give yourself some ideas. Number 2, make sure these characters stick out. Now, no offense to those who, just like me, love the original show. Make it so the characters will be more memorable. Don't have Monterey Jack look like a freaking drug dealer, or have him act like a drug dealer. Don't make it like that. Everyone knows Monterey Jack has a cheese addiction, but it's because he's a freaking mouse. Number 2, make sure that the villains they're introducing are good villains. Because like I said, we have Professor Nimno. He's the evil scientist who has crazy ideas that can actually work, but when they get turned down, he gets ticked. And we have Fat Cat. I'm sure a lot of people know who Fat Cat is, especially those who've seen the show. Fat Cat is kind of like a mixture of Dr. Claw, a Bond villain, and a Godfather of some sorts. He is creepy. And when you hear him, you want to scream. But, my gosh. But he is a good villain. And truth be told, when I watch, each time when the episode includes Fat Cat, I cannot turn away from the screen because he is that good a villain. However, I do wish to change, his personality a bit, make him a bit more menacing, but not so much that they lose the look on the villains. Let's see. upbeat the theme song a bit. Like, I don't mind. Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers, that song is awesome. But for those who actually have heard of it, at least try to upbeat it a bit. Or at least, have the theme song work. Let's see, what else do I have there? Let's see. Yeah, I talked about Chip and Dale. I talked about the story. Talked about this. See, I talked about the theme. Oh yeah, main one. Don't add in stupid shit. I mean, don't add anything that can throw the story off its track. If somehow Dale has, I don't know, someone have a boss issue, have it brought up. If Dale somehow has issues, bring it up. But to the point, please, at least have them have a decent backstory. But other than that, throw in a couple of jokes, and oh yeah, when they're doing Zipper, please have Zipper have a normal, keep his new move. Because if somehow Zipper is managed to talk, a lot of people can be pissed. So, that's my wish list for Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers. And Disney, my God, the first trailer better be good. If it shows messed up things, like what happened in the first Maleficent trailer, this movie is gonna go so far down the drain, I think it landed with a couple of the dead goldfish. So I guess you signing off.